when you get big, you're gonna do what?
Clean the combine.
All right. Combine cleaner in training.
I don't.
Good morning. It's nice. It's going to be a nice sunny day. Should get fairly warm. We did have a little bit of dew this morning though, so that's going to delay our start of harvest and getting in the combine. So we've got probably a couple of hours here this morning. I am going to jump in the one semi truck out there, haul those things into town. Phil already took the first load and headed out. We've got a grain cart and a combine full up at the field, so we'll have to get those unloaded. But that's the plan here for this morning. First, time for breakfast. Super trucker in this morning. Oh man, the line's long this morning. There's two other trucks here. They are much busier today than what I have seen the last couple times that I've been here. It's been a couple weeks, I guess, since I've been here, but everybody's running beans now, so they fill stuff up at night and bring them in the morning, just like we do. Okay, we made it back to the farm, and look at that. Fuel trucks here. Okay, well, all of a sudden we got trucks everywhere here. Fuel transport load, got that in, so we should be good on fuel for the rest of the fall. Phil went up with the other semi there when he got back and emptied the grain cart. Well, at least took a load off, and we've got the combine sitting there for us. So we've got to go up and empty the combine, drop the head. I want to take my blower there, blow it off real good, and get ready for today. Just check things over and do all of that stuff. But before we go up there, Dad is chiseling on one of the farms, kind of the opposite direction, and he needs his pickup moved there. He took the pickup to the field that he finished yesterday where the chisel tractor was, and then he drove the tractor to the next field, and he needs to get his truck moved. So I'm gonna go help him do that, and then we'll go up and get the combine ready. Waiting on Dad to get up to the end here. Oh, these are the fields Dad finished up yesterday, and his pickup was down here because that's where the tractor started this morning. So dropped him off. He's gonna keep chiseling. Should get that field he's in done. About 88 acres there, or 86, something like that. I'm gonna head back and go start getting the combine ready. All right, well, we've got beans in the hopper, so we got to unload those into the grain cart, which is empty now, so we can do that. And we can drop the head. I pulled the header cart around so we can get to it. I'm going to go through and blow it off a little bit now. I'll probably blow it off some more after I unhook the head. And yeah, just take a little time to get ready here. Okay, I got it blown off pretty good. I got to check the oil yet. Close up these shields. It is still... pretty dewy. I don't know if we're gonna be able to start just yet, but Phil's up here with the truck, so we got to get stuff unloaded. Oil looks good. I need to blow her up here, it looks like. Hydraulic oil's good. Okay, let's get this head dropped on the cart. Alright, strap it down and blow it off just a little more there, and then should be good to go as soon as the beans are ready. Okay, well, I was hoping we could just go and start combining now, but after getting up here and there still being dew on the head in the shade, I think it's probably still a little tough. So it is 11:45. It's way early for lunch, but I think I'm gonna go find something to eat quick, come back at about 11:30, and we'll get moved. Phil took them beans back. He was gonna run them into the bin real quick, so I think that's gonna be the plan. Okay, I saw a neighbor out on my way back from getting some food, combine and beans, with a 4400 John Deere combine. If he can go, I can go. So we're going. For those of you that don't know, a 4400 is a combine John Deere made in the early 70s, maybe? I think he has a 12-foot bean head on it. Yep. We can go. Okay, so plan here is I'm going to take the combine. Phil's going to bring my truck with the bean head. We'll hook that up, run off some end rows, and then come back, get the grain cart. And a truck, maybe. Maybe we'll just do that. I don't know. We'll see. think they got a pole right up in front of me. It would be so much easier to hook up to this thing if they would stay on the other side of the road and give me room to line up to it. We'll try that. Okay, well I did a round on these ends. We finally got all the stuff moved. Truck, header cart, grain cart. They're a little greener up here than I was anticipating. Yeah. There was some replants on these end rows that they were green. They were green. So it's okay. We'll blend them off. The rest of the field looks pretty dry. I think they'll be okay. Well, these beans here definitely got frosted off. You can see all the dead leaves that are still attached. When beans dry down and mature naturally, they don't retain their leaves. The leaves will fall off. But when they get frosted, the leaves dry up and kind of stay attached to the plant. It's a lot more material to run through. So our power meter goes through the roof. We got to slow down a little bit. And they're a little on the wetter side, 15. But they're yielding really well. So there was like a round in here that may have gotten replanted. I don't know, it's a little bit of a dip, and when Phil was up here replanting some end rows after we had that big rain, he probably filled in some here in the middle too. So, and also, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this, but can you see that combine way over there? No, you can't. It's behind the trees and behind the truck. I'll see if I can show it to you here in a minute. There's a old John Deere, I assume 45 combine open station, and they're actually using it. They're gonna run those beans. I haven't seen it moving yet, but yeah, it's right over there. Crazy. That's cool. That's kind of like getting the old F12 out to actually do something with it. Probably shouldn't run that through the combine. Might have been okay. Probably shouldn't do it. These beans are tall. This one over here, however, definitely don't want that one going through the combine. She would have growled. Now, there's been a lot of discussion in the comments in my live video last night about an air bar. This is the situation where I need an air bar. There is a sand ridge right here. It's not very big, but these beans are short. They are crappy, and they're hard to cut them off. And so I'm losing some. I don't think I'm losing 5 bushels the acre. Maybe 1 or 2, maybe. But this is where it would help, because sometimes they pile up on the cutter bar and don't get pushed onto the belts very good. 40 bushel beans. Okay, I am just about finishing up here. I got just a little bit of beans up over there. There's kind of a little finger that goes out to those trees. Acre and a half yet. Good beans. 66. Awesome. So we are going to move again. This will be our last move because the next 2 fields are all right together, and we should, yeah, we'll see how far we can get today, but I hope to get them done. There's still a lot of acres over there though. And what time is it? 1:30. Yeah, we should be okay, but we'll see. Phil is going to get the truck full over there. He's right on the other side of those trees. So he's going to go home and unload it, and since my pickup is up here, I can drop the head, take it down to the next field, come back up here and get the combine, and take us a minute to get stuff moved, but that's what happens. So we'll get there. So the field we're moving to now is one that Dad had opened up, I don't know, a week ago. last Saturday, I guess it was. And then we pulled out of it when we got started again because they were still a little green there. So he's already got stuff opened up and a place for me to park the head and for us to hook up, which is good. So I'm going to take my truck and the head down there and park it in the field, and we'll come back up here and get the combine. We'll have to get Phil up here to get the grain cart. We'll get there. A third person would be nice sometimes, but right now it's more important to keep the chisel plow moving because I should still get done today. I should still get done. It just means I have to work later. It's okay. Oh yeah, there's that combine. It's as close as I'm gonna get to it. That's cool. Okay, I'm starting to get frustrated because this is taking way too long. It is 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock already. I combined 18 acres. But we're here. I've got the combine, the head, the grain cart all here. I can get in and start combining now. We don't have to move again because we've got this field to do and one right across the road over there. So that's good. Hopefully we can cover some acres here. I'm just frustrated because it's taking so long. Like I said, Dad had done just a few acres in here. What do we got? 5 acres done, almost 6. So we had some of it opened up and places to park some stuff, but he did not get all of the end rows done. Well, that's going to take us a little bit of time, but we've also got point rows here. These ones are all on an angle until we get over to that house over there. So we're just going to mess around with this stuff for a little while, I guess, but I'm going to push the speed up here a little bit. These beans aren't going to be quite as good here as what we have been in, so we should be able to run a little faster. 4.8, we're going to try and push it up to 5.2 here and cover some ground. Covering some acres, hopefully. We're going a little faster. Should get something done. All right, cool agronomy lesson of the day. Okay, see those beans over there? These ones right here in front of me that are still green. You know, guys, know why those beans are still green when the whole rest of the field is not? See that pole and that light on it? That's why. So the soybeans that we grow are indeterminate varieties, and soybeans ripen based on day length or darkness length, night length. And so those beans, because they got light from that all night, they were never in the darkness, they never matured, they stayed green. Pretty cool little fact there. I don't know if you noticed it in the last clip, but you can also see how there's a little spot right there that they were brown around that pole and green on both sides of it. It's the shadow from the pole. Eventually those beans would have matured, but it was going to take a frost to kill them off. Okay, well, I did a round along the corn over there and got the far end rows opened up. We're doing pretty good here. We're 36 acres into this field, 25 to go or so. They're not great beans, but they're not bad by any means. And I didn't expect these to be great. These were the last ones that we planted. There was a fair amount of replant in them still. And then we have spots that wash like this. Big old gully, tile showing. Yeah. We gotta be real careful here. Real slow. Made it. So, we'll keep going. Getting closer. Oh boy, look who's here. All right, we got some riders tonight. Say hi, boys.
Hi.
Look at his cool shades. Nice. What do you think? You gonna ride with me in the combine for a while? Yeah. What's it doing?
It's coming in the green car.
That's cool, isn't it?
There's no up there. We gotta go back up, Dad.
Getting the grain cart full, huh?
Where's your control thing in that tractor?
Yep, it's in the tractor for the grain cart.
Yeah.
Yep, Uncle Phil's driving it.
Well, he's not using it.
Well, not right now. We'll use it when he's unloading into the trucks, not when we're unloading the combine.
But the auger's black like this auger.
It's black like this auger? Yep, you're right, it is.
They match.
Yeah, they match.
Like the tires of the car. Like the tractor. The tractor match.
Hello.
tractor tires are black.
Tractor tires are black. Yep, we're empty. We got to turn our auger off.
That one's yours.
Look at them. Eating my snacks. Who's eating my snacks?
Me.
Boys, are they good? Uh-huh. They did eat some animal crackers and some chicken crackers. It's not all junk food, but they found them, so what am I going to do? Anyway, we've got a round and a half left to finish up in this field, and then we're on to the next one, which is across the road, and is the last one, which is exciting. What time is it? 6 o'clock. We're doing good. We're on track to finish tonight. It's a good thing they put a buddy seat in this combine, boys. They put a buddy seat in this combine for a reason. Yeah, it's for you to sit in, race in.
Combine.
Yep. So this field was a little bit more variable. We've kind of got some more rolling stuff. When we get down into that dip, the beans spike up, and then on these hills, they're not so great. So we're averaging in the low 50s, which is not bad. But there you can see that yield map. The purple is no good. We're on a big purple ridge right now, but there was some areas that were pretty good beans. Sorry, it's rough. I can't hold it very still, but you get the idea. So anyway, one more pass. We're almost done. Well, that makes it a little difficult to see at the moment.
What?
We'll be okay.
Where?
We're working in this last field. 30 acres to go here.
So 40 acres.
30 acres, Brayson.
Wow! 48.
These two are getting we're a little rambunctious here. Crawling all over me. You guys said you were going to be good in here. You're reaching the ceiling. You better be careful. If we have to stop quick or we hit a hole, you're going to go flying. I don't like you standing up there. You need to sit down. So you don't go flying if we have to stop fast. I'm trying. I don't know if he's tired or he's just bored or what. What are you doing? Taking a nap? It's alright. I used to sleep on the floor of the combine when I was a kid all the time. I remember doing it. Look at that sunset. Beautiful. Dust is starting to hang. The air's getting a little heavy. We've got 20 acres left to get over to there, so I think we'll get it. But it's we gotta keep moving.
I can see the corn head. The bean head.
Yep. I think the boys is right is here. Time to go home, boys. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Did you eat all my snacks?
Yeah. We still haven't eaten all your cookies. The cookies.
Oh yeah, there's a couple cookies left, isn't there? You gonna leave them for me?
You can eat all of them.
Okay, thank you.
Then we'll have to buy some more.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm glad you came and saw me.
So we can eat some of those cookies.
Next time you ride the combine?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for coming and riding with me. I'm glad I got to see you tonight. I missed you. Nothing. Gotta do everything themselves. All right. Well, they are taking off. We are finishing this field, and hopefully it won't take us too long. Should take about an hour and a half, maybe not even that. So this field that I'm finishing up in here is one of the fields that I was spraying that manganese on, and we had to use that little sprayer and make a couple trips over here with some Roundup to clean up the giant ragweeds and stuff. And that's the field next door that I did not do, and neither did he. And you can see, like, this field's not perfect. There are some giant ragweeds out here, but that's what we would have been dealing with had we not come out here with Roundup a couple of times to clean stuff up. And so this is that muck. It's high organic matter soil. It grows giant ragweeds really, really well, and it does not generally grow beans very well unless you add that manganese like we did. And these beans down in this muck hole are not perfect. They're not great, but there's beans here, and so I can't. It worked. What we did worked. It is kind of a pain to. Well, it's just pushing behind the head here. Okay, see these? Those are the last beans. 2020 soybean harvest, Borderview Farms at Waldron. Why are my belts stopped? Anyway, yeah, we're done up here. Sweet. I'm gonna get her unloaded into the cart. And it appears we saved the worst for last. So the first fields and the last field that we did were the worst beans. 47.8, I mean 48. It's just not great either. So overall though, our beans were outstanding. I had no idea our beans were gonna be as good as they were. We averaged 10 bushel better than what I thought we were gonna get, which over, what do we got? 950, almost 1,000 acres done. That's fantastic. So we have got, tomorrow morning, we're going to move all of our equipment, combine, grain cart, head, trucks, all of it, to our farm in Berkey. We have 285-ish acres of soybeans to combine there. Hopefully we can do that in 2 days, and then we'll start corn, which is exciting. I am ready to start some corn. I'm curious to see how it's going to go, although our stuff in Berkey is not going to be great, so it's going to be a rough start on the corn side of it, but the rest of it up here shouldn't be too bad. We will see. It's going to be interesting. I am super glad to have these beans done and get down there and get moving. So anyway, let's wrap stuff up here for tonight. I'm gonna probably take the grain cart back to the farm and we'll finish up there. 20 miles an hour seems so much faster in the dark. I'm gonna fuel this tractor up, get it ready to go for tomorrow, pull it up out of the way. We'll get the combine back here in the morning, fuel it up, and then head out. Phil's going to take me up to get my truck. It is still up in that field where we started the day, that first field that we did, so we'll go up there and get that. I thought of something else I was going to say on my way back over here, and now I forgot what it was. Happens. So anyway, tomorrow will be a big day. Hopefully we'll get started combining at a decent time, get everything moved and going, and we're almost done with soybeans. Almost. It's a good thing. So, have a great night, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe button. Share my videos if you really enjoy it. I would appreciate that. I'm trying to get this subscriber count up a little bit. We're almost to 13,000. Let's try and get to 15 by the end of harvest. We got a long ways to go yet, so there's time. So, anyway, have a great night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. I was just looking something up. Today's October 8th. I was curious what day we started combining beans last year. Thought it was like October 4th or something like that. No, it was October 8th. The day we started last year is the day we're finishing at Waldron this year. That is crazy. Shows you how much of a difference there was in these 2 years. At some point, some rainy day or something, I'm going to print out the weather station records for rainfall from last year and this year and show you how much of a difference that we had. I thought it would explain our crappy yields that we were going to have, but that hasn't turned out to be the case so far. So, I don't know, but it's still pretty interesting stuff.